Hey, it's Neri here again with another pick a card reading. It is about the upcoming super full moon in Scorpio on April 26th. Now, I am a firm believer that when it comes to the moon energy, it can be felt at least 3 days prior to the date, and at least, or at the most, 3 days after the moon is set in. So this is about the full moon guidance and what it's looking like for you. Okay, I have my cards here. This is pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Before I begin, I want to give a shout out to my new subscribers as well as my subscribers that have been here supporting me. I really appreciate it. Okay, so we're going to go through the cards, and if need be, I might go ahead and pull some clarifiers. Okay, so go ahead and make your choice. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and do so. Give me a thumbs up. And if this resonates, go ahead and comment and let me know. Okay? I would love to hear from you guys. I'm going to go ahead and get started. Pile 1. What is the guidance for you with this upcoming full moon energy? Freedom. So you guys are looking to have freedom of movement, to have harmony, to have the choice on which way you would like to go. You want the free will to obtain what it is that you want. For this pile, I would say that the full moon is opening up a new avenue for you to go towards things that you actually like and love to do versus what it is that you have to do. Moldavite, unconventionality. So you guys want to do something that's unique, something that's different. This card says your unique qualities are an important part of your life purpose. It's okay to feel and be different from others. Some of you guys are going through your Saturn return, or you may have Saturn in the sign of Aquarius, or you could just be in Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. So this is about, not just stepping into your power, but doing what is rightful to you based on who you are, going against the status quo. This is about your individuality. Some of you are thinking about creating a business. When it comes to social media and your expression, you are going to have the opportunity to bring forth something that no one else has ever done, because this is something that is coming from within you. There are things that come from books. There are things that come from school. But what will be birthed from you is from within. It is from God. It's not something that you can really read upon. It's from within. I have ninth house energy, seeking, okay? Sagittarius energy, knowledge, higher education. This upcoming full moon is going to take you out of your comfort zone. You will need to build the confidence to step outside of what it is that you're used to. You are being called to Read more, research more, but it is also the path of self-discovery. That being said, meditation would be very, very important right now. You may have also considered a past life regression where you go back into your past life to get a feel of who you were then and how that affects you into now. There's this, I don't want to say urgency, but there is this pull to wanting to know more about yourself from a holistic standpoint, not just in the now, but in the past. So yes, some of you are going to be traveling. And it's not just based on physicality, but it can be a spiritual journey as well. So self-discovery, understanding you and understanding more of the world around you and how it is that you fit within it. This is a part of the freedom that I was speaking to you about before. Crystals, Eponia. Crystals are going to help you a lot at this time. Take a look for, I want you to look for moldavite. I've heard that that is a very powerful stone. I am also hearing quartz crystal would be good for you. Just a plain clear quartz to make things clearer in your mind, in your psyche, in your heart, so that you can see clearer. You can see the vision clearer that is trying to come forth, seeing yourself clearer in the things around you. I'm also hearing, what is that stone? I'm getting like a fluorite, but there's another one too. Amethyst is coming to me, but there's another one. Is it called titanium quartz? Titanium quartz might be it. It's like a mixture of like purple and like a turquoisey blue type of color. Let me do some more research on that. But those are several that have come to me so far. These are the crystals that will help you in your self-discovery process. Oh, this is in reverse. 1 second, because I'm trying to see this. What does this say? Voyage in reverse. Okay, so with this being in reverse, you need to learn how to trust. Trusting is very, very important for you at this time, because fears and anxieties can stagnate you. There is a guide that you have in your corner, or you are seeing the signs of spirit trying to guide you, and it's like you don't trust it. Let me turn this around. So with it being upright, there's a whale and there's the baby. The baby is attached to the mother. The mother is guiding the baby. And you can see the moon, right? Some of you guys have a mother wound. And because you have a mother wound, that is a part of why there is a level of distrust when it comes to your intuition and even like allowing others to guide you in a direction. Self-care would be good for you. There's a lot of nurturing that needs to take place. You need to nurture your body, nurture your dreams, nurture your vision. Because for some of you, what I am hearing is that maybe when you were a child, you were left out in the cold. Instead of being the one guided and being nurtured, you were probably the one who had to become an adult sooner than you needed to be, or sooner than you had to be. So maybe you didn't get a chance to enjoy your childhood. Maybe responsibilities were put upon you that shouldn't have been put upon you. And so if you have a parent that, or if you had adults around you that didn't guide you in the way that they needed to, you could have felt like the parent instead of the child. So maybe for some of you, you guys could have been the one parenting the parent versus the parent parenting you, i.e. the child. So this full moon energy is also bringing up what is holding you back, what is chaining you, what you are attached to. It is showing you the blockage, the hesitation. It is showing you the why, the hesitancy towards being more individual for yourself, being more of an individual for yourself. Okay, I hope that part made sense. That was for somebody out there. That was very deep. Savings. So with this savings, this is not just about saving for your future in terms of money, but it's also about savoring your time and your energy. So holding space for yourself to be discerning regarding who you want to extend your energy out to, because who is to say that everyone deserves our energy? So if you find yourself to be pulled in different directions, you have to get your priorities together, because securing yourself is going to make you feel really good. So that security that maybe you did not have when you were a child, or that you struggled to feel for your, from the time, what you have struggled to feel security and stability within your life so far. As you begin to put more security within yourself and going towards your purpose, you are going to cultivate and grow within who it is that you need to be, which is the individual, rather than what everyone else needed you to be at times where maybe you just needed someone to be there for you. I am going to pull clarifiers. So what else does pile 1 need to know in regard to their full moon guidance? Strength. You are becoming stronger. You are going to stand more in your power. That is coming forth. This is an opportunity to do so. 2 of Pentacles. It is going to require you to, again, get your priorities straight, to have that balance. You have to seek that balance based on what is going to be best for you at this time. 2 of Wands. You have a decision to make about who it is that you want to be, the values, the beliefs that you want to stand for. Are you going to go left? Are you going to go right? Are you going to continue the same things you have been doing? Or are you going to step outside of your comfort zone and do something new? This is a bean here. A bean that is sprouting into more. Some of you guys need to trust your gut more. I'm also seeing the kidney, the organ. It's time to release. You have some things that you need to that you need to release. The kidney is an organ that processes and releases. And in order for you to move forward and to, you can start small. This is about starting small. You have to trust. You have to trust, or you're going to miss out on an opportunity here with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. You have to trust. Start small. You don't have to trust everything in its entirety, but you can at least trust that you are going to be okay. Six of Swords. So you have to detach from some of the false beliefs that you may have in regard to yourself. This is a part of what is holding you back. Okay? I hope this makes sense, Pile 1. Please comment. Let me know. Okay? Moving on to Pile 2. Hello, Pile 2. Let's take a look at the guidance for you in regard to the super full moon. Joy. So good times are on the way. There are feelings of bliss. You are going to be enjoying yourself more. With the number 26 that is here, karma is coming back around to give you the goodness, the good stuff, the good karma. This is about stopping to smell the roses. Lapis lazuli, life-changing epiphany or experience. It says it's a time of big and blessed change for you, and God is supporting you each step of the way. So you guys are very deserving in regard to the good things that are coming up in your life. So you're going to get good news. You're going to have a good experience that is going to be the catalyst of moving things forward for you in a really good direction. I'm just seeing good things happening to you. Financially, there could be a new home. You are going to be more optimistic about your life. And people are going to see how you're just happier. Pluto transformation. So some of you guys may have Scorpio in your chart, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus, or this could just be simply saying like, hey, you are undergoing a major change, but this major change is going to feel great. Because as we know, like dealing with Pluto and transformations, they tend to be really uncomfortable. So maybe initially things will feel uncomfortable for you, but it's all for a greater purpose. There is a renewal here. Good luck is coming here. And what is happening is needed in order to bring forth a new. So something has to break down in order for something to come up, okay? Freedom. So interesting, just like Pile 1, freedom also came up. So this is under the goddess Hina. She looks like a goddess from Hawaii. I could be wrong, but I'm looking. And it reminds me of Hawaii. This super full moon in Scorpio, which is very fitting because you have Pluto. So for this pile, like you guys are really going to be feeling this energy, okay? And what's coming forth is going to be a major shift for you. And this is about you releasing. This is about you being freed from what has held you back before. So pile one was about how they needed to work through those changes And what I'm seeing is for pile 2, it's like you guys are already there. You guys are like at the brink. You have done the work. You are being rewarded in a sense. There could be more receptivity here for pile 2. So you are being freed up from any negativity and just in general, like things that have held you back before. You're getting that push to do that, or that push is just coming to you. Stillness. At this point, there's not much you need to do. Meditation would be good for you at this time. Self-love, you really want to delve into yourself right now. When I look at this swan card, normally swans have a mate. So some of you guys are awaiting a love to come through. And if you are waiting on a love to come through, there's not much that you need to do at this time. You just have to let it come. You're not being called to really take an action. Really, you're just being asked to receive. You're just receiving at this point. Just like her. The joy card, she's just sitting there receiving. She's just taking it all in, just like this swan is taking it all in. So I would say just let things happen. It may not feel comfortable, but just let it flow through. Okay, take a divinely guided chance. Okay, so a positive change is coming. And a part of you taking that guided chance is by being still, because it is yours already. Whatever this is that's coming through, it is already yours. Okay? For some of you guys, this is a wish fulfillment. This is something that's actually going to make you happy. There's something you have been asking for quite some time, and it's finally coming through. You are breaking free and finally getting what it is that you deserve. There is a fairness coming about. Some of you guys may have felt as though you have been forgotten by God or by the universe, but you have not been forgotten. It may have been a long wait, but this is good stuff that is finally coming, okay? 7 of Cups in reverse. So yes, there may have been a loss of hope in the recent past. And you're not privy as to what this could be. It's like a mystery. You have to keep it lighthearted, okay? Detach, let it come through. King of Cups in reverse. So listen. I don't want to turn this into a love reading, but there is a man here. And while I do not know as to whether this is a love interest or not, I will say that you need to be very mindful of letting certain people around you at this time, because they could be a distraction to you. For some of you, there is someone around you that is not happy with you right now. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Whoever this person is, it looks like they are okay with taking from you, but not willing to give something in return. So know that this happiness that is coming towards you is for you and only you. You don't have to share it. This is someone who you talk to from time to time. I see air signs, earth signs, and water signs. 9 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, you are being called to do what will make you happy, okay? Because it shows me that whoever this person is in the cards, this individual that has just come up, you are being guided to just pull back from this person, because they can drag you down. Okay? I hope this makes sense. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Hey, Pile 3. This is your guidance, your message from the super full moon that's coming up. Blessed sight, okay? So some of you have a new beginning, or there is a new beginning towards enlightenment. There's something here that makes more sense to you that hadn't made sense before. And this knowledge that you are carrying, you are taking it off with you in a distance. This is a part of your growth, a part of your personal development. It could have been difficult to see up ahead. There could have been some worries that have plagued you in regard to the past and your current situation. Azurite, deep emotional healing. Your heart is ready to heal from past experiences, and you are willing to devote time and energy towards therapeutic care. So yes, there is a call towards self-care. I am also seeing how emotions have built up that need to be addressed. And some of you are at the brink, and it is time to just go ahead and face it. Go ahead and cry and let those tears out. You don't have to wait to let out your tears. You don't have to do that. But there is more understanding here that is going to help lead the way in terms of your deep emotional healing. Because for some of you, these emotions have been so intense that they have affected certain areas of your body because you have not been able to let them out. So for this upcoming full moon, super full moon, you are being called to embrace those emotions. Let it in and feel it. This is a very emotional card. You have to cry. You have to face the things that you hadn't faced before. You can't just move on. You can't just keep moving on. Square, there is a challenge. For this pile has been through a lot. There have been things happening that you could not change. And it's like you had to wait it out. Do you see that black tourmaline here? So there is a protection for you. But with this protection and this challenge, it has created a lot of conflict within your mind, within your emotions. Because again, there had been a struggle. There was nothing you could do. I'm seeing things that had happened out of your control, but it's like you have a new perspective, a new way of thinking. In terms of this situation that kind of gives you some peace of mind in order to move forward. Because initially you hadn't seen things a certain way before. You probably felt like a victim, and it's not to say that you are not. It's more so that it was just difficult to accept the current circumstances. And so I feel as though just by looking at these cards that you are coming to a point where you are beginning to accept something and ready to just let things roll off your back so you can go towards where you need to go. See the other person's point of view. Avalokitesvara. I cannot say that fast. I have to like slow down and say it. Okay, so this is an Indian god. It's really hard to see. Okay, yeah, so this is an Indian goddess here. Yeah, so like I was saying before, there is a new perspective developing here, and there is peace coming forth. Okay. So something else that is becoming clear is why you have felt the way you have. It's not as simple as saying like, oh, I'm mad, oh, I'm sad. It's like you are beginning to look at things differently, like deeper, and really articulating what's going on with inside of you, and why certain things have affected you in the way that it did. Love. For some of you, this has something to do with what has taken place in your love life. You may have been reflecting on past relationships and wondering why things have panned out in the way that they did before. And it could also be that you recently got out of a breakup, or you had a talk with someone that is making things clearer. And so based on these conversations, or based on these reflections and brainstorming, there's new perspective, but also a new love, new approaches to love, new direction in love that is going to feel more fulfilling, more self-fulfilling. Yeah, so love has not been a walk in the park for you. If this is in relation to love, you could also be seeing how you need to do more for yourself. You are probably seeing more, or having more of an idea of the perspective of the other person and why things could have panned out in the way that it did. Release resentments. It says release resentments about money, but the thing is, I see it in another way too. So release resentments in regard to love, how you love yourself, how you expect others to love you. Release expectations, or some of the standards in regard to love, like how you see things. Something about you is changing in regard to your love life, and how you operate, how you reciprocate that love, that care, that affection. And I'm also seeing something to where, like, some of you could have been in a situation where you were possibly controlled, or in a codependent relationship with someone, and maybe you didn't have much of a say so in regard to money. Maybe there was a provider, and that provider took over most of the control, and you kind of had to go along with things. So maybe you are coming out of a place where you have more control over your finances and have more control over the direction of your life versus what someone else has to say. Okay, so you are releasing these resentments. You are letting go of what has held you back, what has hurt you deeply. What else does Pile 3 need to know in regard to this guidance of the super full moon? Yeah, so it's time to take care of yourself. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. It's time to take care of you. Some of you guys may have Earth in your chart, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Or it could simply be that this is an energy that you need to develop. The earth element could be something that you are lacking, and it needs to be upright. So taking care of yourself, losing that weight, if there is anything that you need to lose, like people, habits, physical weight, being more about your money and sustaining yourself, being independent, but also, again, having more for you. What you need to know is that things are going to make more sense, and something's going to be revealed. There may have been some people doing things behind your back. the Hierophant in reverse. What was there was something that was supposed to be sacred, whether it be a relationship or an organization or some type of support system. Someone or something was supposed to be there for you, and it has proven to be otherwise. So you might also have a distrust in groups of people who say that they're going to do things. Or I'm also hearing something about people who give charity in the name of compassion, or just simply wanting to be supportive and help. But on the other hand, like maybe some of these people or this person may have tendencies to do some pretty questionable, unethical things. And this could be the person that you could have been with prior, or this has to do with people, a part of an organization, and it's kind of scary. Okay. King of Swords, stand in your truth. Okay, this is your truth. Whatever it is that you want to speak on based on the wisdom that you have accumulated. If you want to talk about your experience, the things that you have gone through, you have the right to do so, okay? And no one can tell you not to do that. There might be people around you who could feel uncomfortable, but it shows me that you have the right to get this out, what it was that you have gone through. And based on the insight that you have been given and the growth that I'm seeing here, this super full moon is putting you in the position to where you are going to speak your truth from a higher place rather than feeling scorned. Because based on what I'm seeing in these cards, it looks like you have every right to feel a way, because it looks like you've been through a lot, okay? It does look like the energy of someone who has been taken advantage of, or someone who was just treated unfairly, and maybe not to the magnitude of the storyline that I had given and what I had seen. But there is something here for you, Pile 3, that did not go right, and you were given the short end of the stick, okay? So I'm going to leave it at that. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Please let me know how you feel. I would love to hear from you guys. Talk soon. Bye-bye.